How you doing, my brother? You doing all right? My name's Rubel. What's your name, bro? Vernon. Okay, I see it. You know your nationality?
Yeah, we Hebrew Israelites.
Okay. That what you subscribe to? That what you subscribe to? What you subscribe to?
I haven't subscribed to anything yet. Right now, I've been listening and learning through nature and callings on this earth.
Okay, so what would you call yourself? What would you say you is? Would you say you are Native American? Would you say you are African American? Would you say you are Haitian?
Right now, I'm one of the indigenous person of the land.
So Native, right? That what your father is? Your father was a Native? Indigenous? Okay, look at this sign for me then. You see that sign right here? Because this is the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, these are God's chosen people right here. So the indigenous people or the natives today will be an Israelite from the tribe of Gad. So that's very important to know. Give me Jeremiah 17 and 4.
Bring it out.
All right, so the day we go by different terms. We go by indigenous, we go by natives, we go by African Americans, we go by Hispanics, but those are not our names, all right? It was prophesied in the Bible that we were going to lose that. And guess what? I'm about to show you. Because guess what? This Bible, this is a record of our history.
That's right.
All right? It got our history, it got our heritage, it got everything about us documented in here.
Right.
All right, read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. Read. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So it say Jeremiah and his people. Jeremiah was an Israelite. He said they were going to discontinue from their heritage. What does it mean to discontinue?
It was stopped.
It was stopped. It was ceased. It would no longer exist, right? Just like certain sodas, all right? Orange Fanta. If it discontinue, they will no more sell it. They're gonna take it off the shelf. It's gonna be done away with. So God said our heritage was stopped. All right. Now, what comes with a heritage?
Birthright. From our father.
Yes, it's a lot. A heritage may consist of a lot. All right. So like when I asked you what's your nationality, you said I'm indigenous. All right. Guess what? The names that we go by is part of our heritage. We'll know who we are and we'll be strong on that thing. Right. But us being Israel, we discontinued that, all right, over time through the slave trade. So guess what? The natives was the beginning of the slave trade. All right, they got took to Europe and all different places because they was here first, like you said. Right. But through slavery, they sent them to all different areas. All right. And the ones that still here, they put them in little reservations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? That's part of us discontinuing. Right. So today, as a people, the nation of Israel, we don't have our land. Right. All right? Do the natives got their own land? Do they got their own land? It was stolen. It was stolen, right? Exactly. African Americans, they ain't got their own land. It was stolen. You feel what I'm saying? So God gave us our own land. You feel what I'm saying? But that's part of the curses. That's part of us breaking God's law. So it happened to us.
Even the land in Israel, the so-called Israelites. Not really.
Yeah, the Israelites, the Jewish people, the fake people, they're not the real deal. They're dwelling in our land today. Exactly. But guess what? He said, guess what? We were going to discontinue. So it had to come into effect. It was prophesied by the prophet Jeremiah. Right. You see what I'm saying? So even with that, what customs do we keep what customs do we keep that separates us from the nation? Like what customs do you celebrate today?
Well, none of the ones on the calendar.
What you celebrate?
One I celebrate, it's probably Passover.
Okay, all praises. That's part of our heritage. All right, what else?
I haven't gotten all of them.
Okay, well,
Passover is one of the main ones because you have to.
All right, so the reason you don't know
everything.
The reason you don't know all of them or most of them because it discontinued from us. Right. All right. Like you probably just came into this knowledge to know that about Passover because when you grew up, did you celebrate Easter?
Yeah, that false.
You celebrate that growing up, though, right? Did you celebrate Christmas?
Paganism.
Right? You celebrate those things, right? Did you go to church on Sunday?
Yeah, paganism. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So guess what? None of those are our customs. Exactly. All those are ungodly according to God.
That's right.
But he said we were going to discontinue from our heritage as a people. Read that again.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
Because God gave us a heritage. And you spoke of one of them, Passover. What's the date, according to God? No, this is the Sabbath day according to God.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's another thing we discontinue from as a people. That's why we go to church on Sunday.
Right.
That's why people in and out this store today. But the day is the Lord's Sabbath. If we didn't discontinue from that, a lot of our people be home resting. You feel what I'm saying? Because he gave us this day to rest. You understand that? But we had to, it was prophesied that we were going to lose our heritage as a people. Alright, keep reading.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
So now, today, we are serving our enemies. That's why we fall in their customs. A lot of people right now in and out that store buying stuff for Easter. They buying big old things of eggs.
Right.
They buying some paint to paint the eggs. You feel what I'm saying? They buying baskets and stuff for the kids. You see what I'm saying? So now they're serving the oppressors because that was pushed on them. But you won't find this in the Bible, God telling us to celebrate that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? God don't deal with that. All right, keep reading.
Serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Talking about in America, all right? Because now the nations run America, all right? They got different customs that they got us caught up in, all right? A brother earlier, a brother just like me, say, hey, I'm an American, all right? Which is named after a white man. But that's not his name, you see what I'm saying? But he's serving his enemy, so he don't know who we are, all right? Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
All right? So we broke God's laws. So they said we were going to discontinue from our heritage. Now, being that you know that you are Israel, do you know what the heritage that God gave us? Do you know what it was? Give me that.
He gave us the heritage to actually rule this earth, you know, until the sun.
Okay, okay.
Y'all have
we gonna give it to you. We gonna build you up, brother, because you seeking knowledge. You see what I'm saying? You know you Israel, but knowing you Israel, you got to know a little bit more. But we gonna give it to you this day. All right, read that.
Right.
What you got? 17, 11, 24, and 23. Yeah, read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 24, verse 23.
Read.
All these things are the book of the covenant.
So he said all these things are the book of the covenant, because that's all this book is. It's a big old book of agreements that God made with us. Alright? Read.
Of the Most High God. Even the law which...
Even what?
Even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage.
Alright, did you catch it? What did Moses command for a heritage for us? The law. So God's laws is our heritage.
That's right.
Keeping the Sabbath day is part of our heritage.
Right.
Like you said, Passover, that's part of our heritage. Feast of Tabernacle, that's part of our heritage. Do you shave your face?
Yeah.
That's part of our heritage, not shaving. But I'm going to show you that, all right?
Yeah, I was talking to my brother.
Okay, but I'm going to bring it out for you, all right? Read that again.
Sirach, chapter 24, verse 23. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God.
Read.
Even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage.
So guess what? You so-called blacks, Hispanic, and natives, God gave us his laws for an heritage. But we reject God's laws.
Right.
Now we are in a state of oppression.
Right.
Now we are being afflicted as a people. Now we don't know that we are the greatest on this earth.
Right.
All right, but it's time to wake up and come back to your true heritage.
That's right.
All right, give me Leviticus 21 and 5. Cause I'm gonna show you. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12 first. Cause I'm gonna show you. All right, I'm gonna show you something. Do you love God though?
Of course.
All right, let me ask you, how would you show God you love him?
Well, I talk to him every day before he comes.
So you just tell him, hey God, I love you.
I talk to him, I ask him to give me strength, I ask him to keep the fiery darts off of me, to help me.
All right, so the question was, how do you show God you love him? Not how you show him.
I show him, you know, like trying to keep most of the commandments, you know, like
watch this here, bro. We're going to show you something. Okay. Guess what? Alright. You said something heavy. I'm going to deal with that. Alright. Give me, hold that. Give me, Matthew's, break not some, least. You break the least commandment. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. And give me 1 John first. 1 John 5 and 3. Give me that one. Alright. Because, like you said, we got to be retaught again. Right? Because we were taught wrong. Okay? Because when we coming in, we still got Christianity in our mind a little bit. Christianity tells you can just talk to God. You see what I'm saying? But showing him you love him is more than just talking to him. You got to be an example.
Right.
All right? Read that.
The book of John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. The Bible explains the love. We don't have to think too hard. All we got to do is open this book. He's going to show it. All right? Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
Keep his commandments.
How do we show God we love him?
Keep his commandments.
So guess what? In order to show God you love him, you must keep his commandments.
That's right.
All right? Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not hard to do. All right? His commandments are not hard to do.
Right.
You see that? All right, now give me Matthew. You got Matthew? All right, read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17.
So you understand how you show God you love him, right? Keeping his commandments, right? All right, read that.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Read.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Talking about Christ coming to fulfill the law. All right, read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
All right, did heaven and earth pass yet? No, we
not
still.
all of it. I mean, but they, well, I say the age, there's certain ages. The dinosaur age.
All that science, bro, all that's garbage, all right? But heaven and earth is still here. We still on earth right now dwelling, all right? Read that.
Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle.
So one jot is a comma, all right? One tittle is a dot, all right? So that's just a small bit, all right? Read.
Shall in no wise pass from the law.
So guess what? He said, guess what? You shouldn't break not one law from the least to the smallest, all right? Read.
Till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one.
Now it's saying whatever people of the children of Israel, from the tribe of Gad, Judah, Benjamin, whatever, read.
Of these least commandments.
So whichever of the Israelites breaks one of these least commandments, the smallest, shave it. You see what I'm saying? Putting fringes on our clothing. Alright? The Sabbath day, alright? Read.
And shall teach men, so he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Least means you're not making it in. You understand that? So he said whatever man shall break and teach man. You know you can teach man by just not doing this yourself. Because you know in Israel, you might tell, oh yeah, I'm an Israelite, this, that, and the third. And people might see you later on. And you shaving your beard, you ain't walking around with your fringes. I understand that work because you got a uniform. You might have them on, tucked in or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, when people see you, they gonna take note of what you do. And by you not doing what you're supposed to do, you teaching somebody else not to do it. You see what I'm saying? You understand that?
Oh, definitely.
All right? I'm going to show you that.
It's something like what we say, lead by example.
Lead, watch this. Go, jump up to verse 16. And then go back to, come back down to that. Read 16.
Verse 16. Let your light shine. Let your light so shine before men.
So guess what? The light is God's law. He said, let it shine before men. Read.
That they may see your good works.
So guess what? They're going to see the difference in you. Because there's people that you probably grew up around or worked around, but once you know you were Israelite and you start applying God's laws, you should change. Your mindset should change, the way you move should change, the way you dress should change. You get what I'm saying? Because God said we are holy, but the laws will make us holy. So now once we start to apply God's laws, now that's going to separate us from the rest of the people. So they know, oh, that brother, that's an Israelite. That brother got understanding. That brother follow God's laws. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
The Lord gonna love that thing. You being an example to your people, the Lord loved that. You following, doing what he said do, he loved that. Because guess what? The condition we in today is because we went against what God said. So guess what? Now he's punishing us as a people. But it's time to wake up and repent and come back. Read. That's it on that. Yeah, jump back to 19.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
So now we're going to get a least commandment, all right? Because you say you still shave. But we're going to read what God said don't do, all right? Yeah, give me that, and then give me 1 Corinthians 11. Give me that one first, though. All right? So now, we guess what? We got to do what God say. We got to be that example to the world.
That's right.
Because the goal is to get our people to repent, so we can get up out this situation. So we ain't got to work at Kroger's. So the people that run Kroger's can be working for us.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? That's the goal. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. Bring it out. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So you ever seen Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
You see how his head is, right? It's all bald and clear and shiny. He say don't do that. That's not your custom. All right? Because I gave you a heritage. This is part of it. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So he said, neither should we shave off the corner of our beard. Neither should we put a razor to it and take the hairs off our face.
Right.
When you shave, do you bump up sometimes? Do you get bumps?
Not like some.
But do you get bumps at all?
Yeah.
You know why you get bumps? You know why? Because God say don't do it.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's part of him trying to tell you, hey man, you don't need to be putting no razor right there. Alright? Read that again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head. Read. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Guess what? This right here, bro, this is a badge of manly dignity.
That's
bro.
right. That's right.
A lion. You ever seen a lion before?
Yes.
How do you know the difference between a female lion and a man lion?
That
That mane.
That's right.
Alright? Guess what, bro? This is our mane that God gave us.
Right.
So we can show that we are men on this earth today.
Right.
Alright? This is a badge for us. Alright? That's a beard. That's a badge of manly dignity. What man on this earth not supposed to have a beard?
Not supposed
Yeah, what man on this earth not supposed to have a beard? A woman. A woman shouldn't have no beard, bro.
Right.
But you, as an Israelite brother, you need to grow that beard, bro.
That's right.
And that's gonna let your light shine. Your brother's gonna see that thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, bro, why you started growing your beard? And you gonna show them in the scriptures. Oh, this part of my heritage.
That's right.
This is the law that God gave me.
Right.
Alright? So is you gonna grow your beard, you gonna shave it? You still gonna put a razor to it?
have to work on it because of the
Because of the job?
Yeah, the policy.
Okay. But yeah, we in captivity, so you gotta do the best you can do.
Because I work around the meat.
Yeah, around the meat. Okay, understandable. But you gotta try to follow all the laws to the best of your ability. Alright? Because the Lord's gonna have salvation over we wanna have salvation over.
Right.
Alright?
That's me see if you can wear a little net too.
Yeah. See if you can wear the little net or whatever. You know what I mean? They be having, sometimes they got a little face mask or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just try it out.
Try some people who don't understand when they had that, they think there's something cold or something like that.
I hear you. Just try to figure something out. You see what I'm saying? Because God ain't gonna know if you trying or if you just going with the flow.
Right.
You understand that?
Oh yeah, he knows.
Alright. What else I told you to get? Alright, give him Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Because you know you Israel, right? What God require of us?
To keep the commandments.
That's it. Hey, that's the solution to it all. Alright, when you read that, every time you point at what God requires or how to get salvation or whatever, it points back to the commandments.
That's right.
Alright? Everything points to the commandments. That's the foundation, bro.
I was explaining to someone when they were saying that it was good to eat anything in there because God, they changed, you know, God, Jesus died, he changed the law. And I said, no. God said all animals are good for the earth. But some has to clean the earth to keep us from getting disease.
Correct.
That's right. It's not for us to eat it.
Correct.
Right.
That's exactly what the scripture means.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's correct. But that's the churches teach otherwise. They try to find ways to stay in their sin. They want to pick which laws to keep and which laws not to keep. Alright, so they use that as a foundation to stay in sin. And that's why our people,
and the corporate people, they want to sell you their God.
That's right. It's all a business. You feel what I'm saying?
You have to keep the commandments and say, hey, I'm not going to have.
Guess what? We're going to deal with that. But watch this. Read this real quick.
The book of Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 1. You know, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
Alright, so this Paul speak. He said, be followers of me as I'm of Christ. Because that's our goal. We're supposed to walk like Christ. That's what a true Christian is. A follower of Christ.
That's right.
You can't say you're a Christian, but you're doing something that Christ never did. Or you're doing something that he teach against. You see what I'm saying? So a true Christian is followers of Christ. Alright, read.
Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinance as...
What's the ordinance? What's the ordinance?
It's just like the, not the commandment, but the little...
it's the laws, commandments, ordinances, it's all the same. Alright?
The smaller one.
Alright, so he said he gave us an ordinance. We about to read one of the ordinances. Alright?
Keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you. Read. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Say the head of every man is Christ. The head of the Israelite man is Jesus the Christ. So what we about to go through, we about to go through the order. Because God got an order. Alright? He got an order, which our people lack as a whole. We lack order, we lack discipline, we lack structure.
Right.
But God is a man of order.
That's right.
The order, alright? Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
You got a wife? Don't, alright? Whenever you get one, if you get one, you are her head. All right?
Right.
The Israelite man is the head of the Israelite woman.
Right.
It's an order. All right. They are the weaker.
Almighty.
Yeah. They are the weaker vessel. He created the woman for us. All
Right. That's right.
They are the weaker vessel. Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
So the head of the Jesus, the Christ, is the Most High God.
Right.
So guess what? We got to go through Christ to get to God.
Right.
That's the order. See what I'm saying? So what's the order?
Order,
God,
His son,
Christ,
and then the man,
the Israelite man, and the woman, and the kids. So that's God's order that He set up. You understand that? All right. This is what we need. Guess what? God not out of order and Christ not out of order. So who out of order if God and Christ not? So now the man and the woman is. So as soon as we get our behinds in order, the woman got to get in order with us.
Right. That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And that's how you build a nation.
Right.
Read.
Every man praying or prophesying.
So now we about to bring out an ordinance for the man. All right. Read that again.
Every man praying or prophesying.
Every man that's praying or prophesying in the midst of prophecy. Like right now, we're bringing out the scriptures. All right. That's prophesying. All right. Read.
Having his head covered, dishonor his head.
So guess what? If the scripture's coming out in your head covering, who you dishonor? Huh? Who do you dishonor if your head covered and you in the midst of prophecy or praying? Who do you dishonor? Who's your? Remember the order now?
son.
Jesus the Christ, right?
Yeah.
All right. So.
Because I call him Yeshua.
Okay. Yeah, it don't matter what you call them. They all the same. Read that part again.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor his head.
So we prophesying right now, right? Remember the love of.
I shouldn't have it on, right?
All praises, bro. You a man of understanding. That's right. So guess what? Give me Psalms 111. Let me show you something, bro. This is how you get that wisdom, bro. That's the step to get that wisdom of God, bro.
Bring it out.
That's a step to get salvation, bro.
Right.
You understand that? What you just did was repentant, bro.
That's right.
Quick.
That's right.
You know, a lot of our people, they not going to adhere to that.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they want to do what they want to do. They think they got the understanding. But they don't want to hear what the Bible says. You see what I'm saying? Read that.
Psalms chapter 111 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
So once we start to fear the Lord, we fear the judgment from breaking His commandments.
Right.
Because one thing about our people, we want instant judgment. You see what I'm saying? We think, okay, just because we are in the midst of fornication, ain't nothing gonna happen to us. But guess what? God, He gonna do it when He's ready to do it. All right, 10 years down the line, you might catch AIDS.
Right.
Something might happen to your kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because He gonna punish you how He want to do it.
Right.
But hey, once you start to film, you gonna understand that and you gonna adhere to the commandments.
Right.
All right. So like, for example, once you know, okay, I'm an Israelite, one of God's laws is I must not eat pork. That's what you want to do. And this separates you too, because a lot of people, we got beards on our face, they asking, is you Muslim? You know what I'm saying? But with them fringes, that's gonna tell it all. You ain't no Muslim, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right, the Muslims, they copied us just like the other nations copied us.
Right.
All right, read that.
Numbers chapter 15 verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to everybody?
The children of Israel.
Read the whole thing.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
No, speak to the Chinese.
Israel.
No, speak to the Arabs.
Israel.
No, speak to the Muslims.
Israel.
No, speak to the Baptists.
Israel.
Alright, so God says, speak unto the children of Israel. Alright? Which you know that you are, right? Read, what He said to them? Read.
And bid them.
And bid. Bid means command. He giving a commandment to them. Alright? Read.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So the borders of our garments. So like this is a garment. So in the borders of it, we got fringes on our shirts. Alright, that's the border of our garment. We got fringes on. These are the fringes right here. Alright? All these brothers got fringes on. Alright? Read.
Throughout their generations.
Throughout their generation, how long is that?
Generation. Probably the person's lifetime.
Generation is forever.
That's right.
Because long as you still making babies, you still generating.
Right.
Alright? So till you stop making babies, you're not generating. So that's forever. Alright?
Right.
Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So guess what? We're not just putting this blue on it just because we think it look nice.
Right.
We're doing that because that's what God commanded us to do.
That's right.
He told us to do it how He wanted us to do it. He said, get you some fringes, put them on the borders of your garments, then get you a ribbon of blue and put it on top of it. That's how He told us to do it.
Right.
In that order. Because God is about order.
Right.
Read.
and it shall be unto you for a friend.
So now he about to give us the purpose of creating these fringes. Alright?
Read, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
That we may what?
Remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So guess what? These commandments are supposed to help you remember the commandments of God.
That's right.
That's what these fringes was created for. Because guess what? Our minds are desperately wicked. We need help to keep us in this. You see what I'm saying? So these fringes, by us wearing these fringes, if they're on all our clothing, it's supposed to help us. Alright, so say we know it's the Sabbath day, but we forgot to prepare in advance. Or say the Sabbath day coming in, and we know, okay, I need to prepare in advance, because if I don't prepare, I might break the Lord's Sabbath.
Right.
So you're going to look down in your fringes, you're going to be contemplating. I don't feel like going to the store today.
Bring it out.
But then you're going to say, man, I got to keep them commandments.
Right.
Let me go ahead to the store and get what I need so I ain't got to break the Sabbath the next day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what they're there for. Or, you know, like us, we desperately wicked. We see a big booty Judy, we gonna say, hey man, let me let her go ahead about her business. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
Because God said you shouldn't lust after your sister.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Guess what? Hey, that's building of the community. Alright, read.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord. And do them.
And what?
Do them.
Do we just need to remember them?
Do them.
So we must do them. It's enough just knowing and remembering. Now we got to apply them.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's repentance, all right? You're coming back and you're applying God's laws.
That's right.
All right, give me Romans 12.
Bring it
Romans
up.
12 and 2.
Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
That's what God told us. He said, guess what? Don't be conformed to this world. Don't be other ways of this world. Don't you celebrate Easter in April? You see what I'm saying? That's being conformed to the world.
Right.
Don't you all hide eggs all around trees and bushes for the kids? That's being conformed to this world. That's a heathen custom. He said, don't be like that. All right? Read.
But be ye transformed
bro. All right?
by the renewing of your mind.
So guess what? He said, guess what? This right here, this repentance. He said, you must be transformed. You must renew your mind. You must come back to the understanding of this Bible. Because guess what? That's nation building. We ain't going to change until our mindset change.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the key. Once our mind change, okay, I'm an Israelite. Okay, God required me to keep the commandments. All right? Well, God required me to be a light unto my people. God required me to go out and teach my people. All right? Once our mind change, that's when we're going to change, and that's when we get up out of this captivity. All right? Read. But guess what? We got to change our mind to certain things. God gave us a guideline of something that's going to help us change our mind.
Right.
All right? Read.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
To us?
Will of God.
So guess what? When we renew our mind, we can't renew our mind what we think is good.
Right.
A lot of our people think, as long as we sitting home, we think that's good. Alright? As long as we ain't killing or robbing nobody, we think that's good.
Right.
Our sisters think, as long as they in pants and they working and whatever, that's good. But guess what? We got to prove what's good and acceptable to God.
Bring it out.
We don't have the same mindset. Us and God have two different.
The children of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. That's right.
It's so hard to serve God. And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.